Bryce Petty, Danielle McCartan here for the Jet Press with Bryce Petty. We're here at David Harris Golf Invitational. How important is it for you to come out and support David Harris today?
Well, really, he just said golf, and I came. But it is important that what he's doing, as a teammate, you show support for whatever charity these guys are doing. It's just it's an awesome platform for us as athletes to be able to do things like this, and then to include your teammates is always a good deal too.
And what's your draft story? You were picked in the 4th round by the Jets in 2015. Yeah. So what's your draft story?
Yeah. What's my draft story? Well, I got drafted 4th round, and the story is to be continued. So working hard every day to make sure that I proved to the Jets they made the right decision, and it's been a good offseason so far. So excited for the season.
And I read something. I'm going to read it here. Skip Bayless from ESPN said that I thought Bryce Petty, especially at this spot in the draft, was a steal of the entire draft from the New York Jets. What made the Jets stand out for you? How are you going to live up to that?
Yeah. Well, I think it was probably the other way around. I know at the draft you don't really have a choice, but I think that that was a compliment from Skip, but at the same time, I got to make sure that again, like I said, you proved to Skip and everybody else that I was a steal. So that's what I go into the locker room every day trying to prove, and making that process happen.
And speaking of the process, working with Decker and Marshall, the best in the game, what have they taught you, and how have they made you a better player?
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not a rookie anymore dealing with those guys. Hopefully there's a little bit more credit that I have to my name now. So
yeah.
No, but they're unbelievable. They're pros in every sense of the word, on the field, off the field. Great family men. And they show you how to be a pro every day you come in the locker room. So it's been an awesome learning experience for me last year. Excited about this year. That last year was kind of like I was just trying to keep my head above water.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of overwhelmed with a lot of things. And so now this year I'm comfortable with things. I know a whole lot more than I did last year. So be ready to absorb it and rock and roll.
And Maccagnan said that you are going to be a quality number 2 guy this year. What is your thoughts? Do you have an opinion on that?
Yeah, well, number 2 is not my goal.
I know.
It's always a start. So, for me, again, it's all about just coming in there and proving to myself, to everybody else, that I can play in this league and be a damn good one too. So, that's what I want to do. And as far as the number 1 spot, number 2 spot, to me, it's a process, and every day I try to be a better quarterback.
And I know you're very good friends with Eric Decker. You went to Thanksgiving dinner. What was that like in his house?
It was awesome. No, it was, just for him to open his doors up to me. And, he actually did that with a lot of guys. I was just, they all kind of had plans, and I'm from Texas, so it was nice to have. She can cook now.
Yeah?
She can cook, so she's not all singing. So, but I mean, that just speaks volumes to the guy that he is, and just to open his doors. So I was really happy with that.
And one more thing, the Rangers game. How embarrassing is it to go to a Rangers game with Nick Mangold?
Embarrassing is not the word. No, I think it's exactly what that place needs, or something like that. They're just a rowdy guy. That I think, some of the times, so the only time I got embarrassed was when the coach actually turned around and was like telling the security guard, you got to get him out. I thought he was about to get kicked out. So that was the only time I was embarrassed. Other than that, I was loving it and having a great time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck this year. I'm rooting for you.
Yes, sir.
You're my number 1.